Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Heaven's Ward. So, in the last episode we took part of the first trial in this game and yeah, defended Totoro, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, we literally just came out from those doors. So let's speak to Hoshifont here and see what's we are going to do next. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the thousand bonds of camaraderie. Why, I stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray, receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black chocobo fully trained and ready to fly. Magnificent, isn't she? Isn't she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Geoffrey? Will you take her for your steed? Of course I will. Lord Hoshifont, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of the Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Okay. Well. Here we go. This is the compass I've been talking about. And we will be using quite a lot actually. Ether currents now accessible. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all local ether currents. That's what the compass is for. In order to attune to some ether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained a ether compass. You don't need to read all that. It's actually yeah. So no duty and collection. Here we go. Here's our ether compass that I will place there. So when I click on it and there is something in the area, it will show you, it will tell you like, yeah, it's somewhere in the northwestern, in the direction of northwest at a certain amount of miles. So, pretty handy. Black chocobos are all well and good, But the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fort Thames Manor. The Count has done so already and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Alright, so, oh yeah, I should use that. And oh, there's my black chocobo. That. Once we get out of this town, we can you guys can get to see it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Welcome, Master Richardson. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Hello, smile on us yet again, Master Richardson. Guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess. You understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of the heavens wards, while the city's elite look on, by the fury. Anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. My lord? We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence, the Archbishop, requests the presence of Master Richardson. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. Sure about that. Seemed like a dick, to be honest. A personal summons is indeed a great honor. And given recent events, you would be wise not to dally. Go, Master Richardson. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify. Wow. I promise I know English. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. Yeah, sometimes my English is wow. She actually looks like Minfilia. Different haircut, but yeah, she looks very much like Minfilia, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Right, well, let's see what the bishop wants. We are honored to receive you, Master Richardson. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavens Ward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Asians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder, being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Alright. Well, that was an interesting conversation. I'm not sure what to say about it, but it feels like it's a bit out of his hand to try to fool the assassins.
There you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
All right, there we go. For the situation calls for emergency. It would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate. Which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Hey, you heard me right? While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary. Wow. In trade negotiations between House of Fortams and Lominsan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Robo. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies after all. When you arrive in Lim Salaminsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Sanfiel at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Alright. Let's, if I remember correctly, yeah, let's do that. I think we can actually do the Dark Knight quest at the same time, if memory serves me right. So let's go to the Forgotten Knight to start with. Oh, nice. This is a very nice skill to have. So Great Spirit dwells within Ryle. If that shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Joffrey, and I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. I speak of Gridanians, conjurers, who can hear the voices of the Twelveswood, or so it is said. It's just as well. Frey told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there is no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said, or why the Temple Knights wish her dead. If past experience is any indication, they will be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they will attack us, but when. But you will be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. Alright. Oh, right, I forgot I can actually fly here. Oh yeah, and I need to show you guys our new mount. They're close, I can feel it. Stay with me, Ryle. I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good, that's a promise. Please be safe, Sid. I am ready, Joffrey, whenever you are. Another one that actually runs very slowly. There we go. Alright. Geoffrey, thank the gods you're alright. Ugh. I should have known they would have I should have known they would strike when we were apart. They're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on, south into Gridania territory. Until we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, right? You can rest once we reach Stillglade Fane. Alright, and on yours, that's where we are going. Greetings, Geoffrey. How may I be of service? A great spirit. Is it? If it pleases, I would examine the girl myself. It is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the 12th Root. Ah, but where are they? Apologies for our late arrival. Riley grew tired and I had to carry her part of the way. Yeah, well, she's a kid after all. I could have kept walking. I'm sure of it. Our burdens need not to be our own, child. There is no shame in sharing the weight. Who's the boy? Ah, I'm Brother Izumi Yan, master of this guild, and thought you will labor to believe it, young man. I'm several times your age. You must be Riley. Geoffrey have told me all about you. Pray, come closer and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Breathe deep. Feel the myriad of life around you. Be as one with the world. Well? The wandering shaman spoke true, after a fashion. Her spiritual presence bellies her years. Okay? It is clearly not a product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of an elementals or Drevonians. You can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yeah, she is. A very special girl. Mayhap you are familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon, Dragon Gay? That's an interesting name. No? Hardly surprising. The Archbishop declared it a heretical tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an old legend in which a man partake of a dragon's blood, and in so doing became one himself. Rumor has it that heretics hold such a ritual for this very purpose, and if there is truth in such tales, perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon? What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic. I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is it to say that she did it so knowingly? You? Excuse me, Pray forgive me. I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child. For you are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. I think Riley would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard. Unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her the Colleen canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. We thank you for your time. All right, there we go. Over there. Hmm. Wrong way. Wait. I wonder though. I don't have even close to enough. I would love to have this sword. Not a good looking sword, mind you. But it is very good. Fairy tales and fantasies. This is what he has to offer us. Heretics. I understand, but I expected better from the blood ahead of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Right. There were no windows, just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers, and iron bars cold than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood. All she said was, "It's better this way." At least, if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. Can I finish my apple? Go ahead. It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? No, thank you. Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. I think he is actually more concerned than she is. Thank you for waiting with me, Geoffrey. Shall we go and find Sid? Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Just outside. Well, I have my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard then. I think Ryle and I can manage on our own for now. Shall we? Alright. That was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Templar Knights were still nursing the injuries you gave them. Ryle was worried they might try to ambush you on the road, but I assured her you would be fine. I must apologize, Geoffrey. For all you have done for us, I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we near the limits of my knowledge. There we go. And this one will be over there. And how much time do we have? Ah, it's actually right at the end of the episode, so I will do this and head over here. And yeah, in the next episode, we will be talking to the Admiral again, finally. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, feel free to hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.